Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be a wrapping up of 2021, a brief overview of 2022 reading. We've got 2 signs left. We've literally got 2 signs left. So I'm not looking. I'm going to shuffle these round and pull one. We've got Leo. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus, or if you have Leo in your North Node. This reading it may not resonate. They are general for the collective of Leo. So please use your intuition and your discernment to determine whether this message is for you, Leo. So we are going to be using this deck to get you a card out of here to reference your money, finances or career. And we're going to pull you a romance angel card for your love portion of the reading. We'll grab you a couple of guidance messages and then we'll jump in with the tarot. We'll talk about the spread that we're using as we move through this reading. So we have speak to a financial advisor is your message there. And what's the bottom of the deck? We have pay your bills with love. Right, and it's so funny because as I turn that card over, I got an energy of, well, it may be a financial advisor, let's say if you're coming into a lot of money, but I was getting like debt relief or somebody that can help you manage the money that you have right now. So to see the pay your bills with love as the energy at the bottom of the deck, it may be important for you to reach out. As it says there, get some financial advice, whether that's how you sort of accumulate your debt, how you can sort of, I don't know, put some sort of payment plans in place if you do owe anything on your bills. Well, that pay your bills with love to me is like an energy of appreciation. I know paying bills isn't one of the things that we enjoy doing, but if you can put some gratitude and appreciation into even having the money to pay certain bills or to be grateful for the services, that you're paying for, that can kind of shift any financial blocks that you have, which will mean that more money will flow in. Because you're sending it out, with love, with appreciation. And there's nothing like gratitude and appreciation that, that begets more. So the more that you can appreciate the money that you do have to spend, the more money will show up in the most random of ways. Right, can we have romance for Leo? Oh my God, that flew out. That flew out the deck. Right, we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then we've got free yourself. It's come out in the reversed. I don't read these in the reverse, but I will bear that in mind. I don't think they come out as in the book in the reversed position, but I will bear that in mind. Right, we have advice and guidance. 7th chakra. That's your 3rd eye chakra. Right, okay, and it's Archangel Uriel. We have any more advice and guidance for Leo, please? Spirit. Any advice and guidance for Leo for wrapping up 2021 and going through 2022? Wow, we've got 2 chakra cards for you. And then we've got the 1st chakra, that's your root chakra. So 1st and 7th. Bottom of the deck, let me turn it round. Are they all upside down? Yeah, they are. The whole deck's upside down for this one. Then we've got the Garden in the Gate, card number 30. A few signs have had this. I don't know which ones off the top of my head. I've only got, you and the 1 sign left to do. So I've done a load. So I don't know which sign it was. But do check out your moon and your rising as well to get a bit more of a bigger picture on what it is that you're dealing with. Right, we've got the 8 of Wands in your current energy. I'm going to be looking for an energy relating to your past. So what it is that you have put behind you or what it is that you need to put behind you as we're closing out 2021. We're going to be looking for your higher self energy. We're looking for your lower self energy, so your shadow. Then we'll pull a card for each quarter of 2022. We've got the Chariot. Okay. I'm going to split this deck. Let's pull the rest of your cards. So your higher energy, we have the 2 of Wands. Your lower energy, 8 of Cups. 1st quarter of 2022, King of Pentacles. 2nd quarter, Temperance. third quarter, Eight of Pentacles, fourth quarter, Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. Right, okay, let's pop that there. So, I spent a long time talking about that financial part of your reading. I just feel that that is kind of fostering appreciation, love for the money that you're having to give out, rather than being resentful or, you know, pissed off or angry that you've got to pay a certain bill. Like I said, if you can kind of reframe the way that you're looking at it or your perspective, it's really going to help you reframe, you know, your finances, your financial situation as well. I just feel there's more appreciation that's needed here. And if it's going to help you to, like I said, to consolidate any debts that you do have, or put in some sort of payment plan, it's really going to help if you contact, like I say, someone that can give you some financial advice in relation to that. Then we've got past life relationship. You've known each other before, and then free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So, if you believe in past life relationships, or past lives, should I say, then this would be somebody that you've been with in a life outside of the current reality that you're living now. If you don't believe in past lives, then this is somebody from your actual past. So you could be in relationship with this person, or if you're not in relationship with this person, because these are romance angels, you may have romantic feelings for somebody that you've already been in a relationship with, somebody from your past, and you still may be holding some sort of energetic space if you're not actually together. You've known each other before, because we've got free yourself here. So I feel as though you're needing to release, you're needing to let go. I'm going to pull a card on that. Let me grab this deck. Of a past life connection, whether in this lifetime. Knight of Swords. Okay, could be looking at an air sign here, specifically Gemini. That's the card of Gemini. And then look at that, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's what I was saying. I feel as though there's a need to release or to let go of whatever this past life relationship is, or person from the past. If you're not actually with them, they may be fantasizing, because we've got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and that speaks about fantasy. It speaks about daydreaming, about the possibilities in an emotional sense, because cups always speak about emotion. So you may have feelings, or confused feelings, conflicted feelings for this person. If it's somebody actually that you've been in relationship with, it may have been tumultuous. This Page of Swords, and this Page of Swords has been out in nearly every bloody reading, so you could be dealing with anybody. But this Knight of Swords, sorry, not the Page of Swords, it's fast action, fast communication. I don't know, somebody may be rushing towards you, you may be rushing towards somebody else. It can be very argumentative energy, confrontational energy. There might have been a lot of words, because the Swords cards themselves speak about communication and, you know, our mind and things that are going on mentally and how we express that. So some of you could be walking away from this situation, or like I said with the Eight of Cups, I don't know which reading it was, but I spoke about it quite a lot in depth, that oftentimes the Eight of Cups is leaving, you know, an emotional situation that you've invested in, but because it's the eight, it's the infinity symbol, you know, upright, it can speak about you cycling back. So it may be somebody that you've been in and out of relationship with over the years, if we look back into your past. If this isn't past connecting as a past life for you. And if this is a past life, then again, I feel as though this is somebody that you've been in many a relationship with. But I feel as though the time is now, as it says there, to take back control of your life and free yourself from whatever this is. So I feel like this may be the last time that you've cycled back, or the last time that you're leaving this situation. It's about you actually really putting this in the past now. Now this Knight of Swords, as I was saying, speaks about change. So I feel as though it's time for this situation to change, and the culmination of that is you freeing yourself from whatever this is. Because it has you limited. It's so weird. But look at the bottom of both of these decks. Your advice and guidance, and I just saw romantic feelings as I was picking up this deck. So yeah, if it's somebody that you haven't actually been, you know, in relationship with, you just may carry And like I say, romantic feelings for this person. You may like them, you may be attracted to them if you're not actually in relationship, but I feel as though it's time to let this go. You can see that this, I don't know, unicorn is penned in to this fence here. And then if you look at the bottom of this deck, she's got this gate that's stopping her again, you know, I won't say escaping because it doesn't feel that serious, but stepping beyond the parameters, the limitations, the boundaries of something that you're dealing with. So I feel as though it is really time for you to step outside your comfort zone here, to release yourself from something romantic. For those of you in a relationship, like I say, I feel it may be a backwards and forwards. 1 minute you're together, then you're not. One person's left, then they come rushing back, or vice versa. You leave, then you come rushing back. I don't know how it's going to resonate, but I just get like an in and out energy. Knight of Swords, again, like I say, it speaks of movement. It speaks about somebody being on a mission. This is like the most immature energy that we get in terms of relationship in the deck. The pages, you know, generally speak about children or being new at something. But this would be a relationship that hasn't moved past a certain level of, I don't know, maturity. It hasn't got to the queen status. It hasn't got to the king status where a real solid commitment's being made here. You know, it almost feels like a friends with benefits kind of situation. And then under that we've got the Star, so more air energy. It could be an Aquarius, 8 of Cups. We're looking at Scorpio, no, Pisces energy here. Saturn in Pisces. I feel as though there was a lesson in a romantic connection that you're dealing with, that you've just left, and it's not to go back. Like I said, yeah, there's a lot of air here, a lot of water, and I feel as though this needs to be healed. This needs to be healed because we've got the, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but we've got the Ace of Cups as the last quarter of 2022. So I feel as though releasing yourself from this now actually allows true love to come in. Let me peek on this side. Oh God, give your relationship a chance. That's what I mean. I feel like that backwards and forwards, you sort of making a choice to leave or to free yourself, and then whether you get coaxed back into giving it one more chance or your heart is telling you to give it one more chance. I just feel this merry-go-round of backwards and forwards, whether it's you or the other person. I don't really know, Leo. Then, your advice and guidance, we've got 2 chakra cards that have come out for you, 7th and 1st chakra. Now your 7th chakra is all about your 3rd eye, so your intuition, extrasensory perception, your 2nd sight, inner wisdom, psychic ability. And then the root chakra is all about your feeling of safety and security, survival. It's how grounded you feel, you know, in your body, in your life experience. So again, the more ungrounded you are, the more that we have difficulties with money, because the way that the world's set up these days is that money is something that is necessary for us to survive. So if we've got a blocked root chakra, and it, like I say, it talks about survival, security, the feeling of safety, then that may reflect as financial issues or a feeling of lack or not having enough, which would then result, like I say, in this resentment of you having to give out, you know, the little money that you have to pay for whatever it is that needs to be paid for. So the more that you can feel grounded in your body, in your reality, I feel as though that may also have a positive effect in your finances, but also in your love sphere as well. So if you don't feel safe and secure, whether that's in a relationship or in yourself, then whatever relationship you get into from this place of ungroundedness is equally going to reflect that. But there's something that you're needing to tune into here, intuitively. And it makes me laugh because it's like, they're so opposite. Obviously, we've got a female and a male here. So for some of you, the masculine energy, if you're female watching this, I feel as though you may intuitively know or have a feeling that a masculine that you're dealing with, I don't know, but I feel like in terms of the relationship reading and you needing to free yourself here or being blocked in, needing to grow beyond, expand beyond something that you're currently in. I feel as though you intuitively know that you've got to move away from this. It may just be difficult for you to act that out in your actual, practical reality. But intuitively, you have a feeling, this isn't going to be something that I'm telling you that comes out of the blue, for example. Then let's move into your tarot. So the current energy, we start with your Eight of Wands, which is the energy that I'm hoping it resonates with you as you're tuning in to this reading. And the Eight of Wands, again, it kind of reflects, did we have, an Eight of Cups? We've seen an 8 in here already. It may be that now, like I say, the time for action, because Wands cards to me speak about movement, action. 8 is a number of movement and action. Change. I feel as though you're getting a green light to move in another direction. And I've just noticed we've got the 8 of Cups at the bottom here as well. So 3 8s, oh my God, 4 8s. You've got the 8 of Pentacles. You've got so many 8s. And this reduces down to an 8, 3 and 5. It's like 8 is a magic number for you. 8s are about evaluation. They're about movement. They're about action. They're about change. They also speak about, like I say, allowing some sort of rebirth or regeneration. But it's so funny because the 8, the minor arcana 8 cards that are all over this reading are all ruled by Leo, the Leo card, which is the strength card in the major arcana, which again is card number 8. So it links back to your energy. I feel as though courage is being called from you at this time to move in a new direction in your current energy. There may be some sort of communication that comes forward. Things may have been stagnant or still for a long time, and you're passionately wanting to move in a new direction. It's so funny because we've got so similar energy everywhere. I want to go to your higher and lower energy now. So this is like your higher self, the best expression of your energy that you can be if you're connecting to, your higher power. We've got the 2 of Wands. And that speaks about having a choice, having a decision to make, being at a crossroads. The Wands energy, again, it's about action. So it's about making a choice about what action you're going to take. And then if you look, we've got this one stick behind her, and then she's holding this stick, but she's staring out of the window. So I feel as though it's like, do you stay where you are? God, it's giving me this vibe. Do you stay where you are? Or do you, search for more? Do you go out of that gate and see, what is out there in the world for you? Because she's got a world at her feet here in like a camper van. So it speaks about like adventure, almost being on the other side of that window. So I feel as though your higher self is asking you to make a choice or decision that's going to move you in a direction towards something new, not going back. As I said, this cyclical energy, not going back to something of the past or something where you've already been. Because the 8 of Wands is Sagittarius, it's Mercury in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is like the wanderer, the adventurer of the zodiac. Taking a risk, moving in a new direction, not being fearful of what it is that you're going to learn, on that new journey. And then your shadow energy, your lower self energy, we've got the 8 of Cups. And as I said, my explanation of the 8 of Cups about cycling back, and I feel as though that is the shadow energy of you. Maybe leaving something behind, but then at a later point in time returning to it. So I feel as though the universe is asking you to make a definitive choice now. To make a definitive choice and line up with it and then move in that direction. Because there's another opportunity that's available for you, but it's like you've got to move out of a past situation, mindset, limiting, like I say, it could be somewhere where you live, I don't know, but there's something that's limiting you here that you're being encouraged to move beyond. Now, what we've got in your past energy, so this could be stuff that you have already put in the past, or this is what you may need to put in your past. So like I say, you can free up some space to take this journey that the cards have laid out for you. And this my camera cuts out after 20 minutes. That tells me I've been talking for 20 minutes. So yeah, you either put this behind you or you need to put this behind you. And like I said, you've got free will, so you do what you want. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. I'm just reading you a message. We've got the Chariot, Major Arcana card number 7. And that speaks about self-control. Again, it's an energy of movement. We've got so much movement and then so much stagnancy. It's like juxtaposing everything here. A push-pull. I feel as though you either need to harmonise or master an aspect of your own energy. It may be the shadow and light. We've got a light and a dark horse on here. And as I said, this is your higher energy, this is your lower energy, this is your shadow, this is your light. So what you may need to put behind you is this push and pull within yourself. Maybe a push and pull within yourself that's not allowing you to navigate or steer your chariot in the direction that you're actually wanting to go, or for you to get the outcome that you're actually wanting to receive. Because you're not getting anywhere fast if both of these are pulling in like opposing, opposite directions. Then you're just going to be derailed. You're going to come off the bloody top of that thing. It's about coming into balance, or allowing yourself to come into harmony, into balance, mastering an aspect of yourself, gaining some sort of control over your light and your dark. So I feel as though a choice or a decision needs to be made. You may have to have trust and faith in the new direction that you're wanting to move in, without you seeing the whole, the whole plan of it in every detail laid out in front of you. I feel as though a risk at some point needs to be taken to move in a new direction. Right, let's jump into your year ahead. Because bottom of the deck's the 7 of Cups. Now we've got 2 sevens with the Chariot and the 7 of Cups. And 7, like I was saying, is an energy of having trust and faith in things that you can't see. But it's also about observation, reflection, assessment. So you may have a lot of options, a lot of things to pick from. As I was saying here, what do you pick? Something that you've done before, somewhere that you've been before? Do you go somewhere new? So I feel as though that confusing energy really needs to be clarified here, and it's clarified by coming into balance with yourself and really knowing what it is that you want. Right, King of Pentacles is your first quarter, I was going to say first week, first quarter of 2022. Now, this to me is like Taurus energy. And as I was saying, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is the god of love. Venus is the god of money. So I feel as though, as I was saying, it's about knowing what it is that you want here. Knowing what it is that you want and then going after it. Like I said, because this to me is about work, it's about income, it's about your work ethic. Because the King of Wands speaks about hard work. Rolling your sleeves up, being grounded. We've got the root chakra here, which is all about being grounded. It's about hard work. It's about, being responsible, predictable, potentially being a business owner, or stepping up in terms of a promotion, going to the next level in a job, or financial status in some way. But it comes after, like I say, a balancing or a harmonizing or walking away from something that's holding you back. So this energy is going to be available to you as we start out the year 2022. Like I said, this would be you being able to stand in your power, taking charge possibly of your finances, taking responsibility of your finances, making choices, making decisions in relation to money or financial things that are going on in your life. This could be a financial advisor, like I say, because this is somebody that has kind of done it all. They're in a position where they've accumulated or accrued a lot of money. So this could be somebody that you're going to for that sort of guidance or that advice on how to invest or how to sort out a financial situation that you're in. I see it in 2 different ways. You could be this king, or this king could be somebody that you're going to help you sort of level up financially speaking. But as I said, this is Taurus energy to me. And I just feel as though you're being encouraged, if you have got any money or you want to spend big in January, to be more cautious with your money. be more cautious with your money or your spending. Right, I'm going to pull a card on that, but let's move over to Temperance. So we've got the second quarter of your 2022. We've got Temperance, and this is Sagittarian energy. And this is about balance again. Equilibrium, moderation. So yeah, there's something about spending here. There may be something about spending, because like I said, Temperance to me is moderation. Whoa. Two of Swords. Okay. Okay, Temperance is about moderation, it's about balance, it's about transmuting difficult experiences into something positive. Again, it's similar, giving me similar vibes to this. We've got the Sun and the Moon that are in the hands of this Earth Angel. And it's about balancing the feminine and the masculine aspects of yourself. Again, the light and the dark. Obviously, the moon comes out at night, the sun comes out in the day. So we've got that reference or juxtapose between light and dark again. There's definitely something about balancing yourself out, especially your emotions. You could be an emotional spender. I don't know where this is coming from, but you could be an emotional spender. So if you had a bad day or you're feeling down, spending money might give you that, dopamine rush. It might make you feel better in the moment. But Temperance is asking you, as it says there, to master an aspect of your emotions, practice moderation and balance, emotionally speaking, because it's not going to have, well, I was going to say, so it doesn't impact your finances or your financial status in some way. Because we've got two Pentacles cards either side of Temperance. So the third quarter of the year, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and that's getting your head down, it's getting to work. There may be changes that are happening in, for what you do for a living. You may get a new job. There may be, like I say, movement in the aspect of work. Some of you, as I said, if this is a business owner, or you're getting some sort of advice, some sort of mentorship, and then you balance yourself out, I feel as though you may sort of be switching or changing the way that you relate to money here. Because the Eight of Pentacles to me is like honing in your craft or honing a skill. It's practicing something until it becomes second nature. Easy to chisel out those pentacles once you've done it a million times. So there's something that a skill or something that you're doing to hone, like I say, a skill, a talent, a craft, a gift, or something that you have that you can make money from. Now, to clarify this King of Wands, King of Pentacles, bloody hell, we've got the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. But the Two of Swords came out above that. It's so funny, because if we have a look, Two of Swords in the middle, we've got a sword on either side. The woman in the middle is blindfolded. The Two of Swords is about sitting on the fence, not making a choice, not making a decision, being in denial about something, not wanting to face something. So like I said, it could be spending. It could be something to do with money here that you're not wanting to see, or you're not wanting to face, or you're not wanting to have and make a choice or a decision about, or that you need clarity about it, which is why this could also be a mentor or a financial advisor. But if each one of those, I can't hold all the cards and do what I want to do. But if you look, each of these swords is like pointing one to this side, one to this side. So I feel as though you've got a choice to go in two different directions here. This side is towards your victory. So if you've got one sword, that's truth, it's clarity. It's a new perspective. So you could move towards some sort of recognition, some sort of accolades. This would be success and victory in terms of your aspirations, in terms of something that you're passionate about. Or we could go to this side. And the Three of Wands speaks about expectation. There's something that you've done. Like I say, if you step in with your higher power here with the Two of Wands, and you make a choice, or you make a decision, you put a plan together about how you're going to get out of a situation that you're in, then the next logical step would be the Three of Wands, which is you expecting or waiting to see the outcome of the choice or the decision that you've made. But sitting on the fence isn't going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere. So I feel as though a blindfold, my throat keeps going, but I feel as though a blindfold needs to be taken off in relation to your aspirations, your passions, your ambitions. that has got something to do with money, finances. As I was saying before about spending, I just see like this guy's covered in gold. He's covered in gold. Like he's got shiny armour on. He's parading himself around this town. Everybody can see him. So I don't know if this is like a status thing for you. Like you want to be seen wearing the best or in the best, having the best. I don't know. And I don't know why this is coming out so bloody money orientated. Right, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on to money. Holding on to money, but it also is talking to me about saving. So there may be a need for you to save more of your money. Or the financial advice that you may get from this person is to save or invest instead of spending it. I think I said that. With the Temperance card here. I don't really know. Right, I want to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. I think Temperance was really clear. And then we're going to move to your final quarter of the year, which is the Ace of Cups. Whoa, we don't want all of those. But as I was saying with this free yourself from past life relationship, I feel as though when you free yourself from whatever it is that, you know, is holding you back or got you in this argumentative, competitive, confrontational, romantic energy, as you free yourself from that, as you ground yourself, as you feel safe, as you feel secure within your own body, you heal through all of this emotional spending, if that is what you're doing. A lot of you may not be doing that, but this is the message that's coming through so clearly for me in this reading. And I feel as though you get the opportunity at a brand new emotional beginning. This could be the beginnings of self-love that isn't tied to financial status or what it is that you have or how you're perceived or seen by people outside of you. This is unconditional love. Whereas any love that you're getting from this energy is very conditional because it's tied to either what you can give to another person, how you're seen by another person, or how other people see you. I don't really know, but it's very conditional because there's so much money down here. Or transactional. Right, we've got the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify. No, I want to clarify the Eight of bloody Pentacles. So we've got the Queen of Cups. Right, let me get one more because this could be an external person. Again, this could very well be your own energy. Ten of Pentacles. Right, okay. You've got so many Pentacles cards in here. So as I was saying, this is hard work. It could be a new job, a new way of doing something financially speaking. It's honing your skills and your craft. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy for me, any water sign. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, which is Mercury in Virgo. So the Queen of Pentacles to me, no, sorry, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups to me is very emotional, very passive. As well, she feels deeply, but often doesn't communicate what it is that she's feeling. Very intuitive, very creative. She can keep a lid on her feelings, very compassionate, enjoys giving love and support to other people. She shows her vulnerability. And it's next to the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be a mother. Because like I said, the Queen of Cups is often the mother of the deck. And next to the Ten of Pentacles, that speaks of family, it speaks of generational wealth, it speaks of lineage and ancestry and all of and all of that stuff. So I don't know, you could be dealing with a feminine energy, potential mother of your children if you're male watching this. I need another card. We've got the Chariot at the bottom of there. We've got the Chariot, and we've got the Chariot in what you need to release or let go of. And then we've got the Ten of Cups. No, I don't. And we've got the Queen of fucking Swords. All the cards I needed here, this is what I needed, is the rest of the story. I'm like, I don't get it with just these two cards. Ay, ay, ay. Right, so as I was saying, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups. So again, we've got this emotional and financial melting of money that are surrounding something within you. Like I said, this Chariot is you balancing out an energy within yourself here. The Chariot is about self-control. It's about self-mastery. It's about taking the lead. So it may be that you need to get to work to take the lead within a family situation. You could be a mother yourself. You may have children. We've got the family card in here twice, with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. So there's something that you need to cut out here. There's something that you need to cut out. And it's like we've got a Queen at the start and the end of this. It's so synchronistic. We've got Queen, we've got a 10, we've got the Chariot. So again, it's that 2 of Swords. Pivot point in the middle. This is so weird. This is so weird, Leo. Right, what I'm going to do, let me move my drink out the way. I'm going to pull one of these. Everybody else got one of these as well. But, because we've got 2 queens in here, I need to see who these people are. There's so many people in your reading. Focus on the bigger picture. Bottom of the deck. Accepting what is. Evil eye. Healing work is always rewarded. Right, okay. As I was saying, there's something about, I don't know if I've said it in this reading, something about focusing on the present moment, what it is that you can get right here, right now, or investing, saving, as I was saying, for the future. Financially speaking, even emotionally speaking, like I say, releasing yourself from a situation that you have access to right now that's not for your highest good. Releasing yourself, healing, creating the space to bring in something more substantial, long-lasting, more compatible with you emotionally in the future. So I don't know if there's an impatience, because yeah, the Temperance card speaks about impatience. You may just want what you want right now, regardless of how it makes you feel. But I feel as though with hard work to balance yourself out, you can have it all, but it's going to take some time. It's definitely going to take the rest of, 2022, because this new opportunity, this new beginning comes in at the end of the year or the last quarter of the year, and there's hard work that needs to be done before it. There's balancing out of yourself that needs to come before it. There's mastering some sort of aspect of your finances, getting a grip, getting control of your finances here. And it's all about this root chakra. Like I said, your feeling of safety and security and survival. That doesn't come from, external validation or how much money you have. That's an internal thing. If you think of like a tree, I don't know whose reading I said this in, but think of a tree. Leaves fall off, branches break, when it picks up in the wind or whatever. But the roots of that tree, they're unshakable. It's not very often that you see all of the roots of a tree that have been pulled out, and that's how solid, within your experience, within your body, that you need to be. It's not about like external validation or what it is that you have physically, tangibly. Your security needs to come from a deeper rooted place than that. I hope this is making sense. I've got the 9 of Swords. And then the Ace of Cups. There's so many synchronicities in this reading. 9 of Swords is anxiety, worry, fear. And then we've got this Ace of Cups. So you may be worried about this. It's like it almost feels as though this Ace of Cups at the end and this Ace of Cups here, it's like it's a non-superficial, it's a real heart-based love. It's a real vulnerable love. It's a warts and all kind of love that you may not have had before. And all of this might be a front or a show to avoid vulnerability of some kind. Because like I said, that vulnerability comes from this place of when you feel safe, when you feel secure, when you are grounded. That's the best place to express your vulnerability from, because then people can't take the piss with your vulnerability when you're coming from this healed root chakra, if that makes any sense. So I think we got there in the end. You've had like the longest reading, the absolute longest reading, but I'm going to start wrapping this up. And this isn't going to be everyone's story, but it was a very specific message that needed to come out. So let's get you some wisdom of the oracle, those two. Oh my god. Oh my god, Leo. You and Scorpio, you've taxed me, like, spiritually. I've really had to dig deep to get these messages. We've got a fork in the road, and that's exactly what I was talking about with this choice and decision. Your higher self is asking you to recognise that you can go back or you can go forward. We've got these two arrows here. Well, two arrows are actually pointing back and one is pointing forward. I feel as though you're being asked to move towards the road less travelled. And then we've got unfinished symphony. And that, to me, it's like, it's this free yourself, it's this fucking cycling back, and it's unfinished business, it's something emotional that keeps playing out in cycles in your life, but it's number 10. It's time to close that out now. You've reached the end of a cycle. It's the completion of this unfinished symphony in your life. It's definitely, it's done now. I want it to be done for you, Leo. I want it to be done. If I'm only picking up on a partial part of your energy, then this is a lot. Right, any angel answers? Oops, for Leo. There we go. And we have no need to worry, exactly. Whether it's no need to worry about picking this path. My voice keeps breaking. No need to worry if you have a conversation. If you need to have a conversation, like I say, and free yourself from something here. If you need to speak up and get this financial advisor, there's no need to worry. This is all unfolding as it's meant to. And we've got ask your angels. So communicate, accept what is. So look at your finances, you know, in reality. Take off that blindfold. Don't be in denial about something anymore. Accept what it is. And then you can start to, you know, like I say, to move through this energy. Right, I'm going to leave that there. That was really, really long. If you're still here at the end, thank you so much for tuning in. We got there in the end. Have a lovely Christmas, a great new year, and an even better 2022. Bye-bye.